Okay, I'm so sorry I got cut off there. So I'm just listening to what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling for the collective. I was saying that when you come here on a mission, you don't know, of course, at first that you're on a mission, right? You're just, living and doing whatever you need to do, okay? It was so cute. Perez Hilton came in the room because he sees I'm leaving like comments, loving comments, I think it's really sweet when people that, people saw us. Like, anyway, I have a good relationship with everybody today, and it's so great to know that I'm peaceful. And I have when you could just wake up knowing you'll never get like a text message saying, yo, I saw that you were saying this about this person. There's no drama in your life. That could get boring, right? And this is what I want to address, okay? I bought some chlorophyll and Malayne for the last live. You mentioned them. Oh, they're amazing. You will thank me. Chlorophyll is a great detoxer for your gut, healthy digestive system. Malayne leaf is one of the reasons why, even though I smoke cigarettes, which I shouldn't be, and I'm trying to let that cycle go, I will tell you that I breathe better than any smoker I've ever been around because of Malayne leaf. Okay, I cleanse my lungs. First of all, not only do I cleanse it with the Malayne leaf, but I do meditations on cleaning my lungs out every day. Every night I go to sleep, I open my lungs and I let out tar. So I do all that. I want to quit, but it is a daunting exercise to be at home a lot. And one of the things that happens to a lot of us, especially when we're trying to work on ourselves, especially when we're trying to do the so-called right thing, it could get boring, right? It could get boring being, you should get it. So it can get boring being good. That's what I want to say. And this is what I want to address right now. Because lately I've been having a lot of this like back and forth with my guides saying like, it's great. Like I'm a good girl. Like I'm being good. I don't get in trouble. I'm not out there partying, doing drugs. I'm home with my daughter. I take care of my house. I cook, I clean, I'm doing all the things that a so-called like normal, I guess like you could say is supposed to be normal, right? And in a way it is. It really is, because it is toxic to be out all the time at parties and clubs and bars and chilling and getting high and drinking. That shit is toxic. Let's just really face the facts, right? But it could be boring being at home a lot and staying away from. Here's the thing about a person like me. 89% of the people that I know, they drink, they smoke weed, they go out, they go clubbing, they go to bars, and that's great and everything. That's really, really cool. However, it's also something that I can't be around, right? And so lots of times I find myself bored and lonely at home, right? And that's one of the things that I find like to be a little bit. I reorganized my room yesterday. I did the whole thing. That's one of the things that I find to be one of the most complicated predicaments that I'd be in, because when you're trying to like so-called live your life calmly and patient and be good and all that, it's boring. It's really boring. And you really don't know what to do to entertain yourself, because in truth of the matter is your soul tribe, the people that want to do the things that you want to do, 85% of them are going to live far away from you. So when you're trying to do things like, let's say, go hiking or walking with someone, right? Or walk and talk, or have moments like that. A lot of people are, they're busy, of course, at home with their families and shit. But the people that are like fun and you want to hang out with, they're not into the stuff that you're into. What I'm trying to say is right now, if you're feeling that way, like this is a real thing that's happening. A lot of people that are finding peace can find themselves being a little bit too peaceful, and it can get really, really draining. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to be so-called good or a good girl. You know, a lot of things that I get approached with to do this and to do that, I have to say no to. And a lot of them are good business opportunities and I could make money off of it, but I have to say no to it for my own well-being, right? And I have said no to a lot of opportunities that would have probably catapulted me to the next level financially, right? But I had to say no because moralistically it wasn't vibrating with my soul's desire, right? I mean, oh, that's so cool. A poetry group? That is so cool. I would love that. That's my thing. Like I am so into that. But what's going on? Why can't I watch this live? I don't know. No, you're not blocked or anything, so I don't know. Yeah, I've been feeling really lonely and uncomfortable, stuck in solitude. Yeah, and also another thing that's happening is the non-motivation. I've been having that this past week. I just been like, I don't feel like doing anything, especially creatively. And usually I'm writing poetry or I'm writing something or first of all, the dreams have been crazy, but usually I'm like writing poetry or writing music or I'm creating content or I'm doing readings, and this week ain't it. Like I'm like, yeah, tell them, look at me, tell them to exit and come back. Yeah, you should probably exit the live and come back. My kids make me feel crazy. I found myself letting ish they do get by. I would tolerate it in the streets and I'm way too come by. Oh, Chelsea, thank you for saying that. Yo, let me tell you something. With our kids, because we're trying to do the gentle parenting thing, totally different from what our parents did. And this is a fact. I don't give a fuck who you are right now. You need to hear this message, especially if you got kids. Who in here does have kids? Raise your hand if you have kids. Let me tell you something. Our kids, they get away with a lot. I mean, I remember growing up, I couldn't get away with 90% of the stuff sometimes that my daughter does, but I don't take it personally because I know she's an 11-year-old girl. Hormones raging, like she's going through it, you know what I'm saying? So I understand, but also like this morning, son, she tested me on the way to school. She was like, I gotta go to school, I'm late. She was not late though, because she's a Cancer. She has a lot of Cancer in her chart and she's a Virgo rising. So scheduling to her is everything. She does weird shit that I used to do when I was little, which is like put her shoes in the opposite directions, and if you touch them, she has a heart attack. Or if you like touch something and it's not the right way, she'll be like, Mom, that's not how I like it. You're driving me nuts. I'm like, I don't get mad, but at the same time, it was driving me nuts. Another thing though, I'm going to say something. Can I say something? People are going to be like, that's crazy why you said that. But this is a fact. To those of us who are mothers all day long, whose children do not go to their father's house, who we do not get a break. You guys be like, oh, Flo, your mom lives upstairs for you. Why don't you just leave your daughter with your mom? She won't stay with her. She will not stay with her. My son is 12, a Scorpio. My daughter's 14, a Taurus. Those are some tough signs to deal with. They're very, Taurus, forget about it. When they get mad, ooh, Scorpios forgot about it. Okay, so people be like, why don't you just leave her with your mom? And like, my daughter sleeps with me. Honestly, listen, she's been with me by my side since the day she was born. So we're very close, but a little bit like too close, but it's something I would never take back or take away, because I look back at it and, there was about a year or two of her life when she was about 3 or 4. I was on the road a lot at that time and I was working and I was making money and I was so busy doing that I wasn't like, paying attention to mom duties. And now that I'm here, like, it's almost like, you get that guilt factor, like, oh, I missed like a year of her life. She don't even remember that shit. Honestly, she don't remember it. And we feel this guilt and like we have to be there for our kids constantly because, hey, Godson, we have to be there for our kids constantly because our parents weren't there for us. And then we get overly like into it and then we don't give ourselves time to have fun and to enjoy ourselves because it's difficult. It's difficult. And to all the moms and the parents out there who don't get a break, I'm just going to say to you, your feelings are valid too. Like, I'm sorry, but people think that I know people that have children, like 3 or 4 children, and they're fine with being with 3 or 4 kids all day long. And I'm like, that's great and everything, but not everybody's built like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is built like that. It's just a fact. And because we're trying to stay peaceful and stay away from toxic people, and you're trying to date out there, 94% of the people are toxic. You can't. There is no app. I mean, I would love to create one non-toxic dating app site.com, because motherfucker, every dating app, every one of them, motherfuckers be toxic with their whole fucking problems coming at you, looking like, they look well put together and blah, blah, and then all of a sudden, here comes the ex-wife, the ex-girlfriend. I don't have the actual patience in me. I have patience, plenty of it. Plenty of it. Yeah, especially being one parent. It's me and my mom raising them. And see, Chelsea, we're lucky because I have my mother's support in different ways, but a lot of people don't have that. Imagine being with your kid 24/7 and you don't even get a second to walk away and stuff. Bruh, couldn't be me. That's why they say it takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a village to raise a child. Everyone is toxic in their own way depending on what you're willing to deal with. Everyone is toxic, but can I just say something? I don't have any toxicity in me. You know that? I really don't. I don't have any, here's the thing, today, this version of me does not have toxicity in her. I just want to live, be peaceful. I want a clean house. I don't ask for much. I want the bills to be paid on time. And once in a while, I'll have a little sex here and there. And that's it. I'm not asking for much. I'm really not. I'm not. So no, not everybody's not toxic. Not some people really just do want to just live and be peaceful. Yeah? Same, but find people that are boring. My brother's car just turned over and on fire and PR my mother, and I don't know what to do right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's nothing you can do because you're here. A non-toxic app. Every female I met online, I want the same thing, sex. I'm celibate, so I refuse to break my boundaries. Wow, that's awesome. Right, but what's your perception? That's my perception, you mean? Which is true, because if you ask my daughter, she'll say that I get angry. But I don't get angry. I just get annoyed with her because she's up my ass 24/7. That's what I'm saying. This is why I tell everybody I'm just going to stay single, because if somebody gets up my ass too much and they're just I'm like, yo, back the fuck up. Yeah, what's toxic to me may not be toxic to you. That's a fact. Everyone's definition of toxic. That's why everyone just got to do them. This is very true. This is very, very true. I know, I'm trying to be calm. I'm just glad he wasn't in the car. My anxiety is sky high. Just stay calm and send positive love, light energy. I know there's really not much you could do. It's like when I was in an accident, my brother and sister were 4 hours away. They couldn't come. And I was like, it's okay. My daughter says the same. My child tells me, Mom, go get a boyfriend like you're always here. My daughter says that, and then the second I'm like, somebody's texting me. She's like, who? Why? But not lately. She's been telling me to go date and shit. And I'm like, shut your 11 ass old up. She's like, no, Mom, seriously, you should get a husband because and then she gives me reasons. I'm like, okay. I just say I'm married to the universe. That's another thing. When you heal and you work on healing so much, there's something about that. Then you're now you don't want nobody coming up in your world disturbing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, keep your fucking bullshit away from me, please. Okay? Yeah, but I you gotta know when you're ready, when you're not. If you're not ready to date and you're not in that zone, don't do it, because then you're gonna do it. It's just gonna be another situation where you're, you know what I'm saying? You meet somebody and you're like, no, this is not the right time. And now you start fucking acting crazy. Okay, so I like my gray hairs, you guys, but I think I might do you see these parts? I might do these one color and then black. I'm not sure, because I like my gray hairs. I think they're beautiful. Honestly, I really, really do. I absolutely love them, but they're starting to kind of I don't know, wear me down a little bit. I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm married to the universe. Yeah, next year I'm going to start dating myself. Here's the thing though, a lot of the people, I don't know, I'm going to tell you guys this week has been a funny week for me. The dreams I've been having, the thoughts, the feelings that I'm having, it's almost something in me is changing. I'm starting not to think the same way. The things that I thought were so-called good or bad are changing. The way that I feel about things, it's changing. I'm also like, tired of like, there's just a lot of things that I've been working with my guys on. And that's another thing. I'll tell you guys, when I'm missing, like, and I'm not like on live and all that, just so you know that I'm like trying to like do some different type of work. Like lately I've been really trying to communicate with my higher self. Like, what the fuck did you come here for? Like, no. Let's figure this out. Why are you here? Florina Kaya? Miss, why did you come on earth on this lifetime? Tell me why you came to this earth in this lifetime. That's all. Like, I'm not trying to figure out nothing else. What man I'm going to marry. How much money I'm going to have in 10 years. I just want to know why. Because I know I didn't reincarnate here for no reason. I mean, my daughter is one of the biggest reasons. And right now, she is one of the biggest reasons. But other than that, though, because, what your purpose is not just to be a parent. I mean, inevitably, that's going to happen. You're on earth, you're having sex, you're going to have babies. You know what I'm saying? That's not your purpose. Your purpose is not that. That's not a purpose. That's a duty you do. That's who you be a parent because you're supposed to be a good parent. That's it. To share your wisdom with the world. Oh, no, and I say that. I say that all the time. I know. Here's the thing. I know what I'm doing. I do completely know what I'm doing. And sometimes I struggle with this whole, like, the universe needs to know exactly what you want. But here's the thing, though. I want a lot of things. So, like, you want me to pick one thing? I don't know. You want me to pick one thing? Because there's a lot of things that I want, I'd like to, own my own business. I'd like to, have my home. I'd like to, one of the things that never goes in my head, though, is, like, I'd like to be in love. Like, that's not in my brain. Like, I know it's tough because the universe, like, you got to open up your heart to love. I know, but that's not what I want, though. How are you going to tell me what you want? And I'm telling you, one of the things that does not run through my mind when I think about what I want to do here for the rest of this time on earth, one of them is not to create a happy family. It's not. The only reason I want to do that is for my child. That's it. I have absolutely no desire. I need a husband, and honey, I could have a house and make a happy family for my daughter without a husband. I really can. I've been doing it for 11 years of her life. See what I'm saying? On my own. Like, obviously, I had the help of my mom and shit. But I'm saying on my own, though. Me. You know what I'm saying? Financially, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I mean? Okay. So for those of you, it's like, I get it. Like, you tell me what you want. And I keep saying to the universe, like, I'm trying to tell you what I want. But, like, you keep trying to tell me to want something else. It's confusing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get confused with that. And I'm kind of like in this, like, kind of mad at the universe right now. And I don't get like that. And when I do get like that, it usually happens for about a week or two. And then I get over it. And I start saying all this, like, man, don't give me that bullshit. Talk about manifest positive thoughts. That's all I do. Manifest positive thoughts, thinking positive, helping people, giving back, nurturing others. It's me. And then I say, I deserve it. And then I'll see, like, signs like, once the universe sees that you know what you want, you're going to get it. And I'm like, bitch, the fuck are you talking about? I've been manifesting positivity in my life for, like, ever. What do you mean? I work really, really hard. I might not, like, be a CEO of a company, but I work fucking hard. Every day I put out videos. My posts alone, people say they help. Look, man, my point is I could be out here fucking around and jerking off and diddly-daddling and doing whatever the fuck I want, but I don't. And so, to me, that's considered a sacrifice. Okay? A sacrifice for the collective and for the people that I care for and for myself. And I'm sacrificing my own craziness to be good, so-called. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do the good get out of this earth? Because I'm seeing a whole lot of shitty people get a whole lot of things. And I'm not talking about materialistic. Listen to the words. I ain't talking about materialism. I'm talking about I'm seeing a whole lot of shitty people get the things that the good people should be getting. And here we are trying to be Miss Good Girl. But constantly, I'm seeing shitty-ass people receive things that the people with good hearts should be getting. I just don't get it. Like, that's not, to me, okay. You know what I'm saying? And, like, then you'll look at people. I'm very good with reading energy, right? And I'll look at people who are like motivational speakers and all that, and I'll just look at them and I'll be like, this person is the biggest piece of shit behind these fucking videos. Like, they'll be like, you know, what they do is, which I find hilarious. So many of these motivational speakers, they'll see like quotes, posts, you know, like memes and they'll actually say them in videos and people will be like, oh, that was so inspiring. That bitch didn't make that shit up. She's reading it off something. Like, can we get some originality in this motherfucker? Because anybody could I could take a book of quotes right now and make videos and be like, blah, 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 blah. And you'd be like, oh, she's so inspiring, because you're so stupid and you don't read and you don't understand that I just stole all of this shit from all the memes that I read on a daily basis and I'm posting it, pretending to be this smart fucking. Meanwhile, they are the biggest I'm sorry, I hate to say it this way, biggest piece of shits on earth behind those scenes, behind those screens. I am telling you, there's like a couple of people that I run into by accident because I never want to, and I'm just like, something about this person, like, it's just, I don't like you. Your energy is funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not lying. Like, these motherfuckers really, and you know why people pay attention? Because they got the aesthetics. It's the way, they don't listen to the message, they look at the messenger. That's what people do. Oh my God, they're sitting behind, look what's behind them, this big flowery, bushy, beautiful thing, and this person must be living an authentically wonderful life. Yeah, no. No. Ask me, I'll point the video, and I don't even judge people. I'll be like, something about this person gives me the heebie-jeebies. Out in the tree somewhere, talking about, what's the problem with you? Is that, you know, some of you guys really need to be. It's like, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck is you, bitch? You ain't motivating me. If anything, you're making me never want to be like you ever in my life. Please go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like I'm starting to like, you know. Okay, so we're in that mood this week, right? We're in that mood, of course. A little bit of frustration, a little bit of irritability, a little bit of like tired of shit, a little bit of like, I'm tired of healing. I'm about to start fucking some of you. That was a joke, by the way. Like, I'm tired of healing. I'm about to start traumatizing some of y'all back, you know? Or then you want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Meanwhile, in the Bronx, Park East, Chrissy, by the way, I went to White Plains. I had to go there for MRI, right? These fucking MRIs. I had to go there for MRI, bitch. I was like, I remember back in the day, I used to hang out in the Bronx a lot, and I loved it. I went there today, and I was like, what the fuck was I doing here that whole time? How didn't I lose my mind? But then I thought about it. I did lose my mind when I was over there. You saw my dad. I saw a bunch of your dads. I was in Pelham Parkway, where all the Albanians were. Yeah, the ones who are really living it aren't posting because we really don't care for the world to know. Exactly. I've been keeping the ghetto in for so long. It's been dying to come out. Yo, who are you telling, York? For real. I can't stand you. Oh. Yo, I've been keeping the ghetto in for so long. It's been dying to come out. You know what, bitch? The petty in me was like, just yesterday. I feel nauseous right now. The petty. Oh, this is the shit I was talking about. You need to get these. Okay? This right here, well, dead skin, gone. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. That petty in me too, man. Oh, man, that fucking ghetto in me. She been... I like, you know, sometimes I just be want to post and shit, and a lot of videos that I see of like people I was involved with or I knew, and I just feel like posting about them like, you're lying, bitch. You're mad fake. That's not you. Fake. Like, I just want to expose people so bad, but I'm like, let me just sit back because I'm getting angry right now. Like, these bitches be, I swear to God, yo. It's like when people act like they're tougher than they are, when people act like they're nicer than they are. It's like, bitch, I know you. That's not it's not it. That's not how you are. Stop it. just please stop. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but you know that's not you. Can you please just stop? Just stop. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Some of these people really have the audacity. The audacity to be acting like that. Petty Patty gotta come out a little bit, but that's why I have a Gemini bestie, so we can keep it between us. Yep, that's what I'm saying, you know? Bro, I try so hard to not act like my father, but it become... Yeah, my father too. He's crazy too. I'm telling you, I haven't even like been able to like do readings and shit because I mean like not like prior readings anyway. I got all my clients out the way. I finished them and I was like not until after like the holidays. You know what I'm saying? So private clients, I was like, nah, I'm done with that. I did like 20 people, 2 weeks for 2 weeks. I finished them all up, but even like the group. Here's the thing. I don't know what's going on with the energy, but I've been on some like, I just right now don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to, I don't want anybody to see me. I'm in this process of like transformation physically as well as emotionally and mentally and spiritually. Flo, you reminded me I needed to paint my ducking house. Okay, so this is a temporary apartment we're staying at. Like, so like, I'm not gonna go crazy like fixing shit, but like yesterday I reorganized the whole room, so I made it just look as neat as possible. So it's pretty neat. There's like nothing, but this is temporary, so this is not where we're living. This is where we're waiting until we buy a house, and then. But I still did my daughter's room. I went from green machine to like a very lovely, peaceful, calm, grown adult like looking room, you know? But like I said, this is not our home. So when she wanted it done a while ago, I didn't do it because first of all, when we moved in, she was like, I want green. You know? You did it so good. I know I could paint, right? I'm pretty good. I'm Albanian though. I'm basically a construction worker. Albanians are basically construction workers without a license, you know what I'm saying? Without the license, you know? So I work with what I got. I try to organize my whole closet, which I think I did a pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? You want to know something wild? This year, this past like 3 months, 4 months, I bought like new sneakers and shit. Do you know I can't wear any of them because my toe is still broken? It's still healing. I can't wear nice shoes. I can't get my nails done because my left 2 fingers are still fucked up. They're like still spraying and they won't fix. They're not getting fixed. Born with the hammer in the hand. I need some rose paint to come on down. I got you. That's the Virgo thing in me though. I'm like a perfectionist, so same. I'm Hispanic, so I know how to fix things. Hell yeah, that's fine. Yo, man, look, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. I got on here because I love you guys and I don't want you guys to fucking go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, don't go crazy out here because it is crazy out here. You know, all right, I'll be back. I'll be back.